What's going on, guys? Andy here with Cut and Clean Lawn Care. Alright, just letting you guys know this is a new property for me, and just from looking at a property when you bid it, you can tell the things the potential client does or doesn't do. This is a one-time mow. She says she's thinking about weekly lawn service, so I'm going to do all the stuff that they don't do, such as edging on the street side, edging on the sidewalks, and making it look as good and as crispy as possible. That way when they come home, they're like, alright, this guy does an amazing job, we should hire him for his services because he does such a great job. And that's the kind of quality you always want to put in, not just to your first cut, but to every cut you do afterwards, and that's how you guys keep your clients, man. And usually I'd bring my edger for something like this, but with the amount of rain we've had the last 2 days, the ground's too muddy to be using that edger. It's just going to get all gummed up and stuck up, so I didn't even bring it today. So you've been using the Makita stuff today, and you've used a lot of my other battery powder equipment and gas equipment. What do you think about it?
I like it, it's lightweight, and I like the trigger and the adjustable
I do like having the electronic controls right there. This is the first trimmer I've ever seen, like besides just turning it on. You know, you got the rabbit and turtle mode like normal, and you also have a reverse mode. The reverse mode isn't as fast, but it's mainly for like if you're in some really thick stuff, sometimes it gets hung around the head. You can reverse, hit it, unwrap it that way really fast, which is a pretty cool feature.
Really comfortable too.
The handle. And the blower's got a lot of power. But I like the onboard battery control without having to go to each one. You can see what's in there. Only one battery left on that one. And we've done, what, 6 properties? 6 properties with that. The blower we haven't used the entire time. It's down to 1 battery too, but still, it's probably been through 4 properties easily. Been using the BR700 on some of the bigger ones. But the batteries are decent. But at the same time, that's 4 batteries right there you're going through. But like I said, for a commercial company, it's difficult going to battery on certain things. But, you know, if my wife was doing the lawn care, I'm sure she would want to go with the battery stuff.
This is going to sound really stupid too, but women don't have as much upper body strength, so I like how this is positioned like perfect for somebody with shorter arms.
Right, it's
like
actually...
it's not down here and I have to stretch to get to it.
It's weighted really well. It's really well balanced. And I mean, the 100RX is a heavy trimmer. It gets old after a while. But yeah, that's just her thoughts. You know, as a homeowner, it's definitely golden. Even light construction or light lawn care, I definitely see that being able to be used. But when I'm doing, you know, 10 to 15 properties in a day, it's very difficult to go battery because I don't want 85 batteries in my truck, you know. But it still works. The reason I would always take something like this with me, like the blower, the hedge trimmers, or a chainsaw, minimal stuff that I use with it, there's certain times where it's just not worth me throwing the backpack blower on over my shoulder. So I'll take something like the Makita handheld blower. I don't have to fire anything up. It's not loud. I just grab it, I hit the trigger, I go, I'm done, I'm back in my truck. Probably the exact same amount of time, but at the same time, I got to take this on and off. I got to throw it on my back. I got to start it. I got to waste a little bit of fuel. All I got to do is charge this thing's batteries up and it's ready to go for the minimal time I'm going to use it tomorrow. Alright guys, back at home. We got 7 done today. I got 2 spontaneous bids. One was a go ahead and mow, which was a good thing. Hopefully they turn into weekly. So yeah, that's 7 properties. She wanted to come hang out and mow today. I still got 2 more, which is going to make me at about 9 properties today. Like I grew an accent all of a sudden.
I know I do.
2 more, they're right here in the neighborhood, so I'm gonna go ahead and do those. But anyways guys, thanks for watching, and like usual,
like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.